What if I told you some horror movies don't just scare you, they crawl inside your head and stay there forever? The kind of films that don't rely on cheap jump scares, but instead slowly build dread until you're sitting in silence, staring at your screen, questioning everything. Welcome back to WatchNest, where we talk about movies that leave a mark on your brain. Today's ranking includes modern horror masterpieces, films that redefined what horror can be. But before we begin, if you love horror movies that are actually disturbing, not just loud jump scares, then hit that subscribe button, because we drop mind-bending movie content every single week. And now, let's dive into the nightmares. Before we start the top 5, we have a film that almost made the list. It Follows. This movie takes a simple yet terrifying concept and turns it into something unforgettable. You're followed slowly and endlessly by something that can look like anyone. There are no loud jump scares, no sudden moments, just pure creeping dread. The background music, the wide camera shots, and the slow-walking figures all contribute to an atmosphere that keeps you on edge the entire time. It's stylish, unsettling, and proves that sometimes slow horror is the scariest horror. Number 5, The Witch. This is not your typical horror movie. The Witch is slow, quiet, and deeply unsettling. Set in 1600s New England, the film follows a family living in isolation as strange and terrifying events begin to unfold around them. What makes this movie so terrifying is its atmosphere. There are no loud jump scares or sudden monsters. Instead, tension builds slowly until it becomes unbearable. The cinematography feels cold and lifeless. The dialogue feels authentic and disturbing, and the entire film creates a haunting sense of dread. This is the kind of horror movie that divided audiences when it first released, but over time it gained respect as a modern horror masterpiece, and once it clicks, you realize you're watching something truly special. Number 4, A Quiet Place. Imagine a world where making a sound means death. That's the terrifying concept behind A Quiet Place. This movie doesn't just scare you, it makes you feel fear. You hold your breath, tensed up, and become part of the movie. What makes this film unique is how silence becomes the biggest weapon. Every small sound, every creaking floor, and every whisper feels like a life or death moment. But beyond the horror, the film also delivers emotional depth. It's about family, sacrifice, and survival. And that's what makes A Quiet Place one of the most innovative horror films ever made. Number 3, The Babadook. This is not just a horror movie. This is psychological horror at its finest. The Babadook tells the story of a mother and her child haunted by a mysterious presence. But the real horror isn't just the creature. It's grief, loneliness, and mental struggle. The movie slowly crawls into your mind and makes you uncomfortable in ways you don't expect. The performances feel raw and real. The tension keeps building, and the atmosphere becomes suffocating. By the time the film reaches its peak, you're already trapped in its nightmare. This is horror that hits emotionally, and that's why The Babadook is unforgettable. Number 2, Get Out. This film changed horror forever. Get Out is smart, suspenseful, and deeply disturbing. At first, everything feels normal, but slowly something feels off. People act strange, conversations feel uncomfortable, and tension starts building. What makes Get Out so powerful is how it blends psychological horror with real-world themes. It keeps you guessing, builds suspense masterfully, and when the truth is revealed, it hits hard. This film isn't just scary. It's brilliantly crafted horror that leaves a lasting impact. Number 1. Hereditary. Some horror movies scare you. Hereditary destroys you. This film is widely considered one of the most disturbing horror movies ever made. It starts slowly like a family drama, but then things take a dark turn, and from that point, the movie never lets go. The performances are incredible, the atmosphere is terrifying, and the tension builds relentlessly. What truly makes Hereditary terrifying is how unpredictable it is. You never know what's coming next, and when the movie reaches its final act, it becomes pure nightmare fuel. This isn't just horror. This is psychological trauma in movie form, and that's why Hereditary takes the #1 spot. So that was our list of top 5 horror movies of all time, but horror is subjective, and I know some of you probably disagree. Maybe you think Get Out deserves #1. Maybe The Witch scared you more. Or maybe there's a horror movie that absolutely terrified you that didn't even make this list. So tell me in the comments, which horror movie scared you the most? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the WatchNest family, because more mind-bending movie content is coming very soon. Until then, sleep well if you can.